In this kayak fishing trip, I catch this striped bass using a tube rig on my fishing rod with a bopper attached about 8 to 10 feet above it to make sure that it was floating just below sea level. Here are my two rods before I take off. I've got the tube rig on one of them, and I've got some frozen mackerel, which I was going to use on a circle hook on my second fishing rod. While trolling the tube, I found that the bopper attached to it helped a lot. I was able to know where my line was in the water, and it prevented the tube rig, which is weighted, from sinking and snagging on the bottom of the ocean. I was able to change my speed a little bit to lower or raise that tube rig. When I would stop it, it would actually sink to the bottom, and that's when you can get snagged. As luck would have it, I ended up catching a striper within 15 minutes of my kayak fishing trip. You know, I usually go kayak fishing for about 2 hours, and I spend the first hour trying to catch bait. But on this day, I decided, you know what, with the tube rig, I'm just going to be trolling it, and I was rewarded with this fight. It's awesome. So here you see the bopper still attached to the line. Once it hit the tip of my fishing rod, it was able to just slide on the line, and I was able to reel the line in tighter so that I have a rod length of line, and that way I can make my put my fishing rod in one of the scupper holes, and then I've got the fish at about waist level, so I can use my fish grip to land the fish. I'm here in the Atlantic Ocean on the East Coast along the rocky shoreline. This is a great place to catch striped bass because they're always, you know, hunting for their prey along that shoreline. So here I've removed the tube rig, and I've got my fish grip attached to the lower jaw of the striped bass. I measured this. It was just a few inches short of a keeper, but this was awesome. It's September 2019. It was a warm afternoon. I was fishing between 2 and 4 o'clock. It's just after high tide, so the tide was receding. It was awesome. So here I'm practicing CPR, catch, photo, and release. You know, to revive the fish, I pull it alongside with the water to give it fresh oxygen, and sure enough, the fish swims away. This was awesome. Anyways, the tube rig was working for me today. You know, a few minutes later, I was fighting a second striped bass, and here's the footage. I really like the tube rig. You know, next time I'm gonna attach a worm or maybe some bait to the hooks. I didn't do that this time, so I was really using it just like a lure. But I know a lot of people use it as a tube and worm rig. I like using the bopper rig as well because, you know, this tube rig, I've used it before and I've lost them when they get snagged at the bottom of the ocean, so I found that the bopper helped a lot. You've got to be constantly trolling it because otherwise the tube rig is weighted and it'll sink and you'll end up snagging. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Yeah, I lost that second striped bass, almost caught it. Too bad.
I think I'm getting the
But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click like, comment, or subscribe. I've got other kayak fishing videos on my fishing playlist, which you can check out. And hopefully you'll subscribe and check out my other videos as well. Thanks!